really surprising. I guess my reaction is that, as we think about a third high school, if that continues to be the direction the community is leading us, I think we have to think about the transition period potentially as, longer obviously than 2014. And what that means for us for planning is I think we have to have in mind some much more aggressive solutions to transition. Because if what we're saying when we say we want to build a third high school, if the corollary to that is we don't want to add on to City High School, we don't want to add on to West, well, we have to have a much more aggressive transition plan for a lot more kids. To your question, Gail, to Jim, we need to see those numbers, out 5 more years probably, understanding that projections become less reliable the further out we go. But, we're talking, I would assume, about pretty aggressive use of temporaries at multiple locations.
We're certainly talking about using all the current capacity that we have, all the available capacity everywhere.
Which I think means shifting kids. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Well, no, you asked for initial reactions. That was my...
I guess I'd throw in another initial reaction. Between last board meeting and this board meeting, it has concerned me a great deal. I think, I don't know, maybe it's the way that we have this on paper, or maybe it's that we have, I think we've been careful about saying that date of 2014 is when we might first have the enrollment needed, but it certainly isn't necessarily when we're going to have the money to be able to construct this school. And I've been hearing comments from lots of people that give me the impression that people didn't hear that. They heard that we're going to have a third high school in 2014, and that certainly isn't what well, I'll address this to Lane. I mean, these were your documents, your date. I don't think that's what you meant. It certainly isn't what the board heard you as telling us.
Certainly, when you get to 2014, 2015, that's really when we've used up most of our additional capacity. So we will have to be looking at some other means, whether that be, portables or split sessions or something until you can transition into that.